If Jesus is God, why did he have a God? Let's begin with the most uncomfortable question in Christian theology. If Jesus is God, why did he have a God? I'm not quoting Muslims. I'm quoting Jesus himself. I ascend to my Father and your Father, to my God and your God. John 20:17. Pause. Think. How can God have a God? If Jesus is God, the statement becomes impossible. I'm going to my God. God doesn't have a God. That alone collapses the entire Trinity. But let's continue. Who was he worshiping? Even on the cross, Jesus cried out, my God, why have you forsaken me?" Matthew 27:46. If Jesus is God, who is he crying to? Himself? Another God? Or the God above him? Because God does not cry out to God. God hears others cry out to him. Does God pray? Matthew 26:39 says, he fell on his face and prayed. Let me repeat that. He fell on his face and prayed. Ask any Christian, why does God pray? Who does God pray to? Why does the Creator act like the creation? Prayer is an act of submission. God does not submit. God is the one we submit to. So if Jesus prayed, he is not God. He is a servant of God, just like every prophet. If Jesus is God, why did God die? Christians say Jesus died for our sins. My brother, if Jesus is God, you're saying God died. Does God die? Does the eternal become temporary? Does the Almighty become powerless? Does the sustainer stop sustaining the universe because his body is nailed to wood? If God died, who ran the universe? Who kept the stars in orbit? Who maintained life? Who resurrected him? You can't escape the contradiction. If God died, he is not God. If he didn't die, then Jesus is not God. Christianity collapses either way. The Bible confirms pure monotheism. Jesus said, "The Father is greater than I." John 14:28. I can do nothing on my own. John 5:30. My teaching is not my own. John 7:16. The only true God is the Father. John 17:3. If Jesus calls someone else the only true God, what does that make Jesus? Not God, not equal, not divine, a messenger. Islam ends the confusion. Allah is my Lord and your Lord, so worship him alone. Quran 3:51. Jesus was only a servant we favored. Quran 43:59. Islam honors and defends Jesus' true message. He's not God. He worshipped God, and the God he worshipped is Allah, the one and only.